Warning, this video is intended for audiences who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Tariq, Molly, hey.
Hey.
So as the time of this recording, Power Rangers Cosmic Fury still not back, still no confirmation of any kind of it, right?
Yep.
Right? So hey, this is Riko season 2, right? And this is a show.
Or is it the next stage of the Riko cinematic universe?
Oh boy, right? Hey, that's what this look like. So as you know, like season 1 of Riko, we found that by accident because we're like, boy, hey, we really need a space filler until Power Rangers come back. Let's just find any show that vaguely features some type of Bandai
that has something to do with something kind of
Plastic Model.
Look,
you know,
we're getting
right?
slowly. The more that we take degrees of separation from just tokusatsu, and then we get to robots, and then the robots get to Gundam, and Gundam gets to Gunpla, the closer we get to my ideal, which is, again, part of my 75-step plan to insert myself into this fucking channel, which has gone horribly awry.
Yeah, but I have to say that, hey, William cannot record next week. I forgot
Oh, boy, that sounds great. Guess who's going to be in Texas next week? I don't know that I'll be able to record, so, wait, actually,
Jesus
no, wait,
Christ.
sorry.
Texas next week.
Oh, that's
I'm going to be in North Carolina next week.
Yeah, you're in North Carolina next week.
Then you go to Texas.
Then I go to Texas.
If both of you guys are gonna be out of town, what about the thing that
our new kitten?
Yeah.
We're part of. If this is part, it's all part of a new timeline, but also we're not going to be gone at the same time, so it's going to be okay. Because Molly just reminded me that I was wrong.
The way that you phrased that made it like both you guys were leaving out of town going.
Molly just reminded me that I was that I had my dates wrong, and next week is when she's out of town, and then I leave the week after that. It's hard to keep track of my own life.
Yeah, look, it's hard. Look, one just gets the cat the other weekend, right?
Oh yeah, well,
right?
one gets. I mean, I get the cat by myself for a whole week.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
right. Yeah. So back to my so like I said, so we found Riko like as a season filler for us, a space filler until Power Rangers. But in the time that it took us all to record Riko season 1, which according to our stupid little logs and everything, took an entire year to record 10 episodes. Right?
Yeah. This will probably be easier this time because now we actually care about it and we're invested. And
yeah, right. And then in the time that it took us to finish recording Riko season 1, I found out by accident that there was a season 2 because all three of us thought that, all right, cool, we're done with Riko. Let's find a new show to record into Power Rangers. Let's see what, like I said. How far can we still vaguely connect this to tokusatsu in some way,
What I think it's really funny that especially that we're recording this again in the timeline of events. We are recording this directly 1 week after concluding recording the review for Riko. And I think we all universally went, this has been one of the best things that we've watched, like, as a space filler. Like, honestly, it's better than fucking Dino Fury. That's for goddamn sure. But the other thing I'm realizing right now is, not only do we like this the most, it's the only thing that we've watched, actually, technically speaking, if you think of Dino Fury if you think of Cosmic Fury as the season 2 of Dino Fury, this is the only thing that we've watched, including Power Rangers, that's gotten a season 2. No Girl Gun Lady season 2. No Gundam Build Real season 2. No High School Hero season 2.
No Kamen Rider Black Sun season 2. We can't look. Kotaro is dead. There is no more.
There's no Kamen Rider Black Sun RX is not happening. Fuck it. But Ryosangata Riko is fucking never stopped. Just right back on the horse.
Yeah, right. And like I said, I found out season 2 by complete accident, right? Because I was on my Twitter feed. I'm just going through my Twitter before Twitter became X.com, by the way. Keep that in mind.
Oh yeah. Right? I stumbled. I haven't interacted with it. I hadn't interacted with it Twitter until like today, since that announcement happened, and I saw the big fucking X. But then it said, "Hey, welcome to Twitter," like on the side. Because like I wasn't using my account, I just clicked on it, and it's like, would you like to log into Twitter? And I went, but this says X. This is a fucking shit show,
right?
Yeah,
and
this
just
is a
like how
fucking shit
Twitter
show.
Japan cannot rename itself because they'll get sued. So,
Well, also, just like how it also reminds me of when Molly and I were trying to watch the Dragon Ball Superheroes movie on Crunchyroll, and it was actively, I guess we clicked on it too early, and they were actively updating the HTML code as we were clicking on it, and so it was getting really fucked up.
Oh. Right, yeah. So I was like on Twitter, just minding my own business on my Twitter, and then I just fucking saw a screenshot of Rico holding a Shin Kamen Rider figure. I was like, what the fuck is that? I've never seen Shin. Where the fuck is this Shin Kamen Rider figure?
We already did Kamen Rider Shin Kamen Rider. I was about to say, we did fucking Shinji's thing in the Evangelion, but that's different. Mm-hmm. But yes,
yeah,
Shin Kamen Rider
figure.
Confused
when I saw Rico holding up some Shin Kamen Rider.
It's the OVA.
Right?
Oh wait, it's
like,
an entirely different series.
Special? Is this like one of those post-series one-off specials that they make? I guess as a promotion for Shin Kamen Rider.
What's weird to me though?
Then I found out that nope, there was just a season 2, and in season 2 she told Shin Kamen Rider.
Right.
Like, oh.
That's what I'm saying. Is like that's the crazy thing to me because it's like that. It's not even obviously they're starting. We'll get into the episodes core thing in a second, but they obviously tried to start this in a similar but different way to the first season because of alternate timeline reasons, which is truly that's a real Bandai Gundam move, okay? Mm-hmm. But the preview for the next episode is still not the Shin Kamen Rider episode. So that means that's at least 3 episodes deep, and honestly, I feel like it's going to be even further in than 3 episodes. That seems like a deep cut episode 6 sort of thing. Are they going to do that on the Ultraman episode? Is everything just going to be a slight upgrade difference from last season? Right, so it's Shin Kamen Rider instead of Shin Ultraman, and then we get to the third.
I don't want to see them build a Love Live superstar fucking figure. All right?
Well, hold on. If we keep going, you understand that if we keep going with the Shins, if we've got Evangelion, it's the real grade, but still, if we keep building on this concept, by the time we get to our 4th Rico of the Rico Arc 5 scenario. Okay, when they all come together, they can combine and make the Shin Kamen Rider, Evangelion, Godzilla, Ultraman, Megazord, right? And that can be Rico's Zark, and then it's the fucking Supreme King Shin Godzilla, Kamen Rider, Evangelion, Ultraman.
Yeah.
And so that we'll that's our end game. That's our Avengers end game is Rico combining all 4 together, and then God, we got to stop with the multiverses. We got to stop. They're affecting our slice of life anime now. The multiverse is corrupting the slice of life shit now. But hey, it's Rico season 2. Well, actually, it's not Rico season 2. It's Ryosangata Riko, Mohitori, Pramo Joshi, Kumitate, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's mass production Riko, they added another one, DJ Khaled style. They just added another one to the title, and then it's just the same title.
Yeah. Absolutely insane.
Yeah. And I don't understand the man. This is such a wild fucking concept of a thing to do.
Goal to go from season 1 where we establish our character just to do season 2, where it's we're resetting our character arc.
Not only are we resetting it, but so the opening starts with just this shot, which also I missed that on the first. Because Molly and I started to watch the first episode as we were finishing the review for season 1. Yeah. I didn't notice this on the first watching it, and I didn't notice it when we were actually watching it with subtitles this last time. But in the opening shot where there's all these Zakus, there's also...
it shows her. It shows her.
It shows her Zaku. No, but that's not what I don't notice. What I didn't notice. The true opening shot is it in the foreground, out of focus, facing all the Zakus, is the Granddaddy Gundam. Out of focus in the first
But it's super hella out of focus, and no one else would notice that.
I don't know about that.
There's no one else on here.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's like it's an army of these old ass Zakus with this fucking blurry ass fucking Gundam in the foreground facing away from it. And then it slips in her fucking like modified Zaku with a little pink shoulder armor, and it's like, okay, is this? So they're actively acknowledged. It's one of those things where, again, hey, Shin Kamen Rider, Bandai, alternate universes. Boy, we are acknowledging the other universe, but we are saying that this is a different one, but we are including references to the first one. And it's really fucking frustrating and really fucking confusing sometimes when they do that shit. There's parts of that I'll get into, like, that because this is so much more low-key and it's not trying to be, like, a serious thing, that we have to, like, keep track of it versus, like, something like Revice. It's like, okay, we're just having fun with it. We can make references to the other one and, like, do it as kind of like a fourth wall wink to the camera.
Right,
but, like, it's still fucking, like, frustrating to me when they have to go, we could be doing more of the thing we were doing before.
Hey, remember this pink shoulders, Saku and everything, right? Hey.
Yeah, hey, it's a different thing.
Company gets dispersed, she gets a new job, but brings her shit.
Yeah, and for some reason she brings Asai with her.
I hope they keep going. I hope they don't realize this.
Right? That was his name, but
they don't realize I accidentally
she brings Asai and Shinji.
X on Discord or whatever.
But yeah, hey, it's the story of...
exactly.
It is the story of another Riko in another world. And apparently she's the president of a startup company in a WeWork in Japan.
Dream crazy, that's our core company.
Yeah, okay, so wait, let's
her
go
entire
over...
company's office space is a table. Right?
Yeah, I mean, the business that Molly and I work for is a shared office space, but it's not like a shared office space. It's a floor with various rooms. And while we work in a fucking closet, right? While our office is a closet, essentially, there's various occupied or unoccupied rooms, offices that are independently, not connected.
They're not like how in the office, right? How
Bob Vance
company was like in the downstairs of
and then Bob Vance is like the floor. Yeah, refrigeration is like downstairs from them. Yeah, it's a shared office building. But it's not a shit... Like, this is fucking insane. And also, it seems like, based off of what this isn't actually... Actually, now that I think about this isn't a WeWork situation. This is like... I'm gonna compare this to Gundam. It's like the fucking Witch from Mercury, like, conglomerate business. The Bennett Group, right? This is a group of businesses all working, I guess, to... meet their their investors' dog run company. So it's a bunch of little companies working for a big company inside the big company space, trying to not get fucking kicked out, which is a fucking insane concept for like a business structure, in my opinion. Because it's like, why would you do this to people? Like, what the is this what the Wall Streets are like? I don't know. It's dog run. Is that like Wolf of Wall Street? Like, what's happening? I just want to, I think we should actually, I'll wait until we get to the little, like, PowerPoint presentation they get to, but the fucking,
look,
the company...
back, Shinji's here,
Yeah, Shinji's here, Asai's here. Yeah, well, Shinji, it's so funny, too, right? So, Shinji's here, and also Asai is here, but for some reason, like, I could understand in the alternate, like, universe stuff of, like, changing characters, but just a little bit. Like, if she came over with Shinji and Nakano, but in this universe, Asai is her underling.
Right.
And then Nakano is in a different company that's separate from them. And
she's running a separate company.
I mean, she's running a separate company. But it's like... But Shinji carried over. Shinji's the one that we get to keep. And you know what? Hey, I get it. Protect Shinji. He's a sweet boy. He's trying his best. But it's so, like... I'm so, like...
You gotta mix up the dynamic, you know.
Yeah,
around, right?
it's so I'm like trying to adjust to fucking Asai not being an asshole. But yeah, hey, look, it's the company.
Dream Crazy, you know.
Yeah, the Dream Crazy company, which is all about, well, as we'll find out, for some reason it's about food loss, even though I don't know what any of this, why the term Dream Crazy has anything to do with food loss. But yeah, hey, they're a 3-person team and they're all out here to work on stuff.
Right.
I'm just confused or curious about Medi Online.
It looks like it's Medicaline?
Yeah.
Medicline? Oh wait, no. See, okay, this is why I want to wait until we get to the...
Well, they don't do a presentation on that one.
No, but when they do the presentation, they show all the different companies, and I, like, in the shot at the beginning when they're at the whiteboard, they're kind of obscuring it with their heads.
Their logo is bad.
Their logo is bad with a white background, because they have, like, a gray thing, and I can't tell if it's this gray bottom part of it is a C or an S. Right?
I mean, it's a C, right?
That's what
they're C or an
it's
S.
half a C. I thought it was a 0 too. I thought it was a 0 or O, but now that I'm looking at it, there's clearly a space between them.
Right, there's a space, but is it a space? Is the negative space supposed to imply that it's connected in the back, or is it supposed to be connected in the middle for an S?
Like, if it's supposed to look like a pill, right?
But it's still hey, I hope Meta whatever Align is the first to go. I hope they're the first to go. Like, I just want to say that, like, the entire core dramatic point of the last, like, episode or 2 episodes of Riko were that they were about to, like, lose, like, their division, and now we're starting right off the bat with a scenario where literally this is fucking American Idol for companies, and one of you like the first, like, I'm gonna be chopping people off probably week by week. Like,
they only have so much money to give out.
I mean, yeah, but like, what? Also, I just realized he's calling it Dog Run. Is this supposed to be a, like, reference to dog racing? Like, at a fucking racetrack? That's insane, right?
Look, only one of you is gonna get my company's funding, you know.
And if you trip, I'm gonna fucking if you trip and break a hip, I'm gonna take you out back and old yell your ass. Yes, perfect beans with perfectionism, or trainer can do it. What are you? Molly's pointing out the.
Really funny.
Yeah, I was trying to read some of them.
You were talking enough that I'm like, I will just point them out to you and you can say them.
Well, there's so many. Like, different random scribbles on here, and I do find it funny that, like, so I guess everybody is encouraged, like, this is a fucking college dorm. Like, hey, write something quirky about yourself as you start to move in. And Riko just writes her name, which, fine, sure, whatever.
Look, is there as a reminder, right? But by the end of the season, like, all the companies that got kicked out, you know, right? This is the memorial board,
this
right?
is the fucking, write your name. Hey, it's like Kingsman, where they're like, hey, I need you to write your this is your big black bag. This is a clipboard with all these forms assigned for your next of kin. If you die, you're going in this bag and it's getting sent to this person. Make sure you have that filled out. But, like, Riko's not the only person on this board, like, just from what I can tell. Because I'm pretty sure Nakano also wrote her name just from recognizing kanji.
I mean, it might be a thing that it's like, hey,
the president writes their name, and then the underlings or other employees, like, write something else. But, like,
the underlings.
I mean, I find it really fun to say underlings because of how much of a, like, little ass Asai was to Riko. In, like,
what a power dynamic
in the in the Prime universe versus the second universe. We're referring to these only as the Prime. These aren't seasons. This is second universe Riko. There's Prime universe Riko, and this is second universe Riko.
Look, well, what's was it? So, what century is this? She's what? Was it? So, what was the one that fucking?
There's Though we start with Universal Century. Oh man. Oh god. Can we? Oh god. If we make this actually based off of, like,
Which one was Amano Renza? Which one is he in? Is he in Universal Century?
Amano Renza?
Yeah, the main guy.
Amuro Ray.
Yeah, Armor Ray. Sorry,
Yeah, that's Universal Century. Yeah, that's
Okay.
Prime. So then this would be, this would be the After Colony universe,
Ooh.
which is the Gundam Wing universe.
Okay.
Because Gundam Wing was
right.
Gundam Wing was the first.
Oh no, they did say where Gundam Wing's from. Right?
What do you?
From the other universe, right?
Gundam Wing, Gundam Seed is the AD universe. Gundam Wing was the first, but Gundam Wing was the first one the first Gundam series to introduce a alternate timeline, and then it was G Gundam, and then they went back to it. Actually, man, I have to. Oh God, I don't want to. I have to re-up my. I have to study up again on my fucking timeline production of Gundam again, because it gets confusing, because they did that and then they went back to Universal Century, and then they made another alternate universe, and then they went and made another alternate universe, but then there's Char's Counterattack, which is related to the original, not even the original universe, but specifically back to bringing up Char and Amore, and girlfriend's giving me a look like I'm going back into the...
You're orating Pepe Sylvia.
Yeah, look.
Because nobody can see you, but you are doing the exact same thing, just with words.
Yeah, anyway, Shinji wants to be water. Hey, once again, I protect Shinji at all costs, okay? Shinji is my sweet boy, and I just want him to be happy.
CEO. Not a cat pillow.
Yeah.
Say that she's younger than she actually is.
Right, okay, so now we get to the intro, and now I need to... oh, God. So this is the thing, alright? So, they're talking about, it's a comfortable company and blah, blah, blah. The intro is fucking wild compared to the last one, because there's this whole fucking,
on the ground.
Copy,
out of 4 corners.
Copy and pasted thing, and mirrored, and there's so much more editing and so much more of a dance sequence.
Oh no, there's an actual dance sequence, know, right?
But I mean, there's also all of these different positions and not positions, the little interstitials of each character, and these them doing these weird poses and actions. Fuck, I know that this dude is from fucking Kamen Rider. What the fuck was... fuck.
Yo, did you finally pick it up?
Yeah, but I don't remember... Because I thought at first he's the fucking dude from Decade, but it's not him.
Nope.
It's not, but he's also not the fucking... he's not... Soma's... Soma's uncle in Zio. Oh, fuck. What was he?
He is super recent. I'll let you know that right now.
Oh my God, he's the Weekend guy!
Yep. He's the dad. I was when I was watching the intro, I was I actually had to take a pause and be wait a minute. I seen this guy. I know who the fuck he is.
Okay. Girlfriend, I'm sorry. I screamed. I just need you to... I'm going to just explain this really quickly. So, Kamen Rider Revice... I promise I won't go full Pepe Sylvia. Okay, Kamen Rider Revice was the thing that that Austin and I recorded last year, as the previous season. That's the one where William fucking fucked off and became a piece of shit, and he'll get his just dues, right? I'm not going to bother you with the full storyline of Kamen Rider Revice. Just know that...
You didn't even need to tell me that you weren't going to bother with that.
This man in glasses that we haven't seen...
I thought it was the other man who's a lady.
Okay. All right. Well, that's my fault for the... okay. Anyway, dear. Fucking... This dude, playing... The character he played in Revice was...
Apparently the Weekend.
No. Well, yes. He...
Not confusing.
Not that week. But it's not that weekend you're thinking of, Molly.
Yeah.
Not that week.
He... basically... was... not even, what would you wouldn't call him a double agent. He was...
No, he was just an underground. He was posing as a father of a fake family for an underground military organization
for at least a decade, right? Because he was in one way underground, essentially secret, or not rebel organization, but
just a secret organization, or just an organization that is flying under the radar.
Yeah, it was the thing is, as we talked about it, it kind of felt weirdly QAnon-ish, because it's like the government's got conspiracies and blah blah, and then it's like, oh, the government really did have conspiracies though, so like he was right. But like they literally had like a secret base in a basement of a house, like like a couple houses down from like the main characters, and were like regulars at their bathhouse for an undisclosed amount of time, to the point where they were like, oh, it's so crazy seeing you here. And then they're just like, was this increasing conspiracy of like, why are they like here, and why do they have why do they keep showing shots of them having binoculars, and like,
Not in the bathhouse, right?
no,
That sounds
but they do have binoculars watching them because they follow them to a like the family, because like all of the Kamen Riders or at least most of the Kamen Riders the main Kamen Riders in Revice were all part of the same family. So they go on like vacation at some point, and so you see them staring with binoculars at them. Like they follow them to the hotel that they go to, and you see them at some point staring from their hotel room window with binoculars, observing them like fighting fucking demons and shit. But then it's revealed they're not like it's not even that like they're a family together. They're a group of strangers.
They're the Millers.
Yeah, basically. They're a group of strangers that came together to go, we're gonna play family, so that because all of our families have been killed by the fucking demons, and we're gonna just gaslight the shit out of this family.
People look more sus when they're
snoop
alone.
Fucking recruit their daughter to be a Kamen Rider, and give her a belt so that she can fight. She'll be a Kamen Rider for our side. And then eventually, when all hell breaks loose and the fucking government reveals its hand of like, hey, or the paramilitary group that's for the government reveals its hand of like, oh yeah, we are actually the bad guys. They go, guess you guys gotta join us. And he just reveals, our group name is, well, actually they reveal it with the daughter, but they go, our group name is Welcome to Weekend. And it's like, what? Why the fuck is it called Weekend?
Because we're a family and we can only do this on the weekend, because that's how the fucking workplace works.
And, well...
5 days a week, bitches.
And the other thing is, it's not like a gritty, like... Not like the mascot gritty. It's not like a cool, gritty, like, underground thing. They have monogrammed, like, scarves that say Weekend on them, and have, like...
It's not monogrammed if it's a scarf, is it? Or, like, if you have an entire word? Monograms were generated.
I forget, Austin, was it just the W, or did it say the full Weekend on it? I think it was just the W, right? Yeah, I think it might have been the symbol,
okay,
but I could have sworn it was right, because mono, yeah.
Maybe I don't look. We're not going back. We're not going back to Revice, right? We're done with Revice.
Yeah.
Ignoring the fact that we still have like a bunch of Revice side media.
Regardless of the fact that we've got Olteka versus George.
So that's the long short story of who this guy is.
Yeah. Oh, he also dies a violent death. He also dies a violent fucking death in the fucking show where it's like
he dies a very heroic. Basically they have him fight another old man in the show.
But the other old man is a huge fucking demon. The old man
killed his daughter, and just, hey, I'm gonna kill you for killing my daughter, you know, right?
Yeah, and the other old man beats him so hard that on his white suit, his blood splatters onto his fucking white suit. He goes, you ruined my nice suit. I respect you. And then he walks away from his dead body that's on the fucking... leaves it on the street to rot for the rest of time.
And now he's an office manager.
And now he's
playing Leapfrog.
Yeah, and now apparently he's a fucking office manager or something, and it's fucking wild. Jesus Christ. It took me so long to realize that, because I was like, which old man is he from Kamen Rider? Because I knew he was from Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
But that's unrelated.
I was so relaxed when as soon as I saw him appear in the open. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's seeing him, it's like he's more, because he looks more professional like in this than also I guess he's gonna join the company based off of what the fucking opening shows, like, because there's different runners for the different
companies. They
actually have like
so it seems like he and this other woman are going to become part of the team. Which is going to be fucking insane for me, or probably you too, but like, Jesus Christ. And also, Riko's a year younger than she was on the runner last year, and I don't like that. That's fucking weird.
Also, I don't know, that's a CEO thing. That's what all CEO does.
Yeah,
Mako's dancing in fucking stilettos, and that's funny.
Yeah, she is. Oh, Mara's here. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Hey, but don't worry. Look, Inuzuka's the boss now in this new reality.
Yeah,
he got his dream.
in this universe. What if Inuzuka? I swear, if this turns out to be like an actual, if this takes a turn in like another couple of seasons, and it's just like he's some kind of fucking mastermind, and this turns into some real big stupid surreal shit, and it's got to be like a big thing. I'll be so mad because I'm like, I honestly can handle it. Being like an AU thing, and like if they want to keep doing like different timelines or different storylines of like, hey, there's this girl named Riko and she goes through the same experiences as the other Rikos,
If
but
we
like
can keep, she goes to a shop, but like the same reason, like if we could change the reason that she goes to the same shop,
Yeah.
every time, like instead of just find somewhere
putting
new.
her in a different like scenario or different like setting, sure, fine, but don't But don't make turn this into a girl gun lady thing where it's like, well, actually, I keep rewriting the world every time. It's like, I fucking hate you. Okay, so here's the point that I want to get to.
Yeah,
so
but
they get to.
Inuzuka's like, look, dance for me, dance for me.
Run for me, race for me, go, Santa's little helper, go.
Right,
but
only one of you will receive my fundings, you know.
Yeah.
And one of these companies just announced introduced ChatGPT.
Oh no, it's not even ChatGPT. It's fucking
Midjourney.
Yeah, it's Midjourney because they're like, I want to like. They're like, hey, with my thing, Eternal Creator, which is so fucking on the nose. It's like you can have any fucking dead famous person talk to you or
any dead person,
and it's like who's clearly outside of the fucking like, I guess public. I mean, I don't. What is the fucking like rights on the Mona Lisa? Right, they're including fucking.
And it's all public domain now, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Is like, is there, or is it like some kind of weird?
I don't think it is because it still belongs to someone, and I do think that they repeatedly copyright it.
Right. So that's what I was gonna say. Is like it must
look it up.
It can't be like. That can't be just fucking like. I think because it's such a world renowned piece. It can't be.
Let's see. How long till something is public domain? All right, good. Let's see. 70 years after the author dies. So there you go.
But
that's
what is
with books,
right? And what is the
all media? All is just any of their media.
Well, that's the reason why they're losing Mickey Mouse. Like, right? Disney's losing, but I'm like,
no. They're losing the shitty steampunk
Mickey, Steamboat Mickey.
They're losing that one. Yeah.
But wait, hold on. So what if it's? I mean, maybe that's why people can make references to the Mona Lisa. I mean, fuck. I mean, I guess that whole Dan Green novel, fucking Da Vinci Code, like, you can't make that without fucking having free rights to some shit. Maybe. Also, I just want to say, the point where they start the presentation, right? The dog run shit. All right, so these are the 1, 2, 3,
10.
There's a 10?
He literally said the 10 companies.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the 10 companies. We've got Kagu Inc., Nun, Garden EE, Dream Crazy, which is where our protagonists are. It does seem to be a C, Medisaline, but that's still, don't put that on a white background.
Or light background.
Yeah, also, this yellow, if it hadn't, like, glowed when it came in, I wouldn't have noticed that it was specifically supposed to be a C. D and U, or D and U.
D and U.
Dan U. Dean U. I don't know what the fuck. Cornerstone? Or what Cubestone?
Cornerstone.
Carestone?
Pretty sure it's Cornerstone.
No, I think, no, it's, because that's 1, 2, 3, like, look at the number of letters that it would be. I think it's, like, Conestone or something stupid. Like, that's, or Corestone. Then Perfect Beans. Right. Perfect Beans, which is what we continue to refer to our cat's paws.
She has perfect beans.
Then ET Trainer? FT Trainer? I don't know what the fuck. This is also... it doesn't help that this fucking, like, display board that they have is just 4 different screens. It's clearly, it's like 4 different, like, display monitors. Not, like... lined up enough to like remove the like borders
black
of like
piece.
the plastic and stuff. So it breaks up the fucking things. So it cuts things in half and like splits them, which is fine for the ones on the top and bottom, but like
The graphic design of this is not great.
yeah, hey, they should really, instead of all these fucking weird startups, they should fucking figure shit. Anyway, and then there's
Or at least Dog Run just needs to hire an overall graphic designer for these.
yeah. I mean, they spent a lot on this fucking animation for shit.
Just I know it looks off, but like if you rotate everything like I don't know, 10 degrees to the right,
Yeah.
nothing will be cut off.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it will look kind of weird,
Yeah.
but you'll be able to see.
But yeah, hey, he calls everyone his puppies, which is super fucking uncomfortable.
He talks about jumping the fence.
And he wants them all to. He's basically he's Michael Vicking this. He's like, hey, listen, I want to see how well you dogs can fight each other, which is fucking insane for a concept. But yeah, Eternal Creator is fucking Mid-Journey, but worse with text and audio. Which I guess that is Mid-Journey, right?
Yeah.
I think they mean you can ask it via text or audio. Like it's an AI kind of like art.
Like
thing.
you can give it like audio like prompts,
And then, yeah,
and it doesn't talk
what
back
is,
to you.
or
Yeah,
show me the colors of.
that makes sense. That makes more sense.
Because I think it's more for either copying or analyzing paintings.
And yeah, right, making
Stuff.
art, like art generation. So yeah, it's more Mid-Journey, but like with an audio input aspect. Okay, cool. Already we're talking
also
about
lots
way
of-
more
yeah.
like terrifyingly relevant things than fucking whatever like promotion company fucking Rico worked for.
Yeah.
But then the other ones are. Then we get Perfect Beans, which is not
Literally
gonna,
about making a food.
yeah, making a perfect bean, which is Nakano, who in this universe is her own fancy businesswoman, and she wants to make the perfect bean so that you don't feel like you have to have food cravings and all this stuff.
I think she just wants to be able to mail people bags of beans that are pre-cooked so they don't have to cook their damn beans.
I feel like she's doing a Kim Kardashian fucking Gwyneth Paltrow like grift of like, hey, you want this tummy tea? Like, because also,
Yeah, but it's pre-cooked beans.
but she doesn't. This is the thing that I'm realizing as we're going over this. She doesn't finish her sandwich,
No,
and
she
if this
doesn't. Rico
that-
keeps it.
I'm just saying, if this turns into like an episode where we have like a very special episode about like anorexia or bulimia, I'll be very upset because again, this was pretty
That's
grounded
basically
before.
what her company is.
This is what I'm saying is like we started on like a pretty grounded level, and if we start going into like heavy topics, I don't know that this is the fucking place to do it. Because I don't know how you solve anorexia or bulimia issues with a fucking like montage of building a Gunpla or some plastic model.
I want to say I think that it's more for portion control and efficiency, so you don't have to waste time cooking food.
Fuck off, Japan. You guys already have
It's
portion
just-
control.
Here is your
Hey, look, don't
food cake.
look, don't worry. Look, Japan will soon have
3
to
times a
make
day.
800,000 less dishes per prefecture, so it's fine, right?
Yeah. I mean, I truly do like Rico's essentially like coupon .com like situation. I don't know why it's called Dream Crazy because that doesn't make any fucking sense for
The
this.
company's not called Dream Crazy. The company is Dream,
Dream Crazy, yeah.
It's called
Nokoruna. But I'm just saying, I mean, I guess, yeah, it's like,
That's like Bandai mixed Gundam.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But I do actually like the concept of her fucking, company where it's like, hey, we're not trying to make
Yeah,
like
hey,
a fucking.
Hey, with the latest sales, you
Yeah.
wanna know what someone dented a box of cereal so that the stores can't sell for full price, so they have to slap a $2.99 sticker on it.
Did
right?
somebody leave an entire box of cucumbers at this local community college? Hey, come get it, or else this one guy's gonna take it home and eat them all by himself.
Right.
But yeah. Anyway, Inuzuka's right off the bat is...
Nakano doesn't finish her sandwich.
Yeah.
Right? She's like, whoa.
Yeah, she doesn't finish her sandwich and she leaves it behind.
She eats a quarter of her sandwich and then just abandons it quite literally.
Yeah.
Because she's worried about portion control.
Sure, right, I guess. And maybe she feels so... I mean, they could say that they could include something where it's like she feels self-conscious about being tall, I guess, because she is a taller woman, and she's also wearing heels.
Yeah.
But it's
Boy,
like,
hey, that reminds. Was Nakano always this tall?
I mean, I don't think she was wearing heels as much in the first
Yeah, I don't
universe.
think anyone was wearing heels really in the first.
No,
Yeah, okay.
no,
I
no.
couldn't
She
tell.
was
I
definitely.
when
Riko
I
was
watching
definitely
the
wearing
scene of
heels.
When Riko
Like,
talking with, I was like, man,
Well-
has Nakano always been tall, or has Riko has always been this short?
Well, that's the
Right?
thing. Riko's wearing like sneakers now. Like she's doing that real like I'm a startup CEO shit. And Nakano is wearing.
I got my cool white Vans back at it again.
Yeah, and Nakano is here wearing like Nakano is wearing fucking like short heels now.
Yeah, I don't know how short they are.
I mean,
But-
yeah, I mean it's also again like I think she is genuinely like she's probably like at least 5'7".
Yeah. But I was gonna say, I do want to talk about the fucking, I guess,
Oh,
technically front desk bitch,
yeah, is that what she
the
is?
new girl,
Yeah.
the new character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Haru.
who literally just pulls out her phone, takes a picture of Riko, and goes, "You're pretty."
Yeah, it's
Like, she's giving me, like, that weird
Okay.
antisocial kid vibes.
yeah.
Oh.
It's like,
mhm,
you're pretty, I'm gonna...
By the way,
give you
the actress for Nakano is 164 centimeters. By the way,
That's not that tall, actually. That's
I mean, that's
that-
Riko. Riko's not very tall.
no. He said for Nakano.
Oh.
So she's probably like 5'6".
she's 5'3".
5'3". Wait, for 164?
Yeah. According to Google, you know,
Wait, who are we talking about?
Nakano.
Nakano.
That's what I said.
No, you
Fuji.
said
no,
Riko.
Riko.
No, you said
Fuji.
Riko.
Fuji Karen is her name, by the way.
Okay.
But yeah, boy, we're already going long on this, but let's try to keep.
It's the first episode.
Yeah, it's the first episode. There's a lot to adjust to.
There's a lot of stuff. Yeah. But fuck this new girl. Oh boy, I wanted to assume we were gonna get a character focused episode for her. You know, right?
Yeah,
She's gonna learn some quirky things to Gundam, like how to talk to people or something.
I mean,
you know?
also her whole thing is like I can't tell if she was taking a picture to like put it through like a fucking filter or something, and like find out like she about to
No, I
dox
think
Riko.
she's just being weird. I
Yeah,
think she's like... They're
Hey,
the kind of people who just
hey,
love photographing people.
There's like,
and it's like, hey, can I take a
see
picture
me after
of you?
work, you know, right?
Yeah,
I'm
see-
free after work.
like yeah, like do you want to hang out? Is this like a gay thing?
Are you hitting on her?
Are you? Yeah, is this? Are we getting like you trying to like?
Okay, sorry, everyone needs to hold on for a second.
What?
Uh-oh.
My foot is not a toy.
Oh, is Mara biting you?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Go that way.
Okay. I mean, cats here like to bite things, you know? That's how they built their claws. Or
Hold on.
fangs or whatever.
There. It's okay. I gave her not a butt plug little electric light toy.
Vibrates.
Oh.
It vibrates around on the ground and makes a light, but it's definitely like it definitely looks. It has a little like ribbon tail, and it definitely gives off a vibe of like this was made for two purposes, and one was for cats, and the other was somebody definitely has put this places it shouldn't be. But yeah, anyway.
Nakano calls Riko a mass-produced type, just like how Asahi called Riko a mass-produced.
But she actually says it as in English, which is the fucking thing that's weird, right? Because in the first episode of the Prime Universe, Asahi said it as Ryosangata, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
So it's like if we get to a third universe, will somebody say it in French? Like
we
I just like this
keep
speed
switching.
dating.
We just keep switching it up.
I'm just
right?
saying, look, where does the Rico verse end, and where does it what's the final culmination of the Rico verse?
Yeah. But look, they gotta be a unicorn company, you know, right? Look.
Yeah, which I guess is like it's. I think they're just talking about it being rare. I don't think it's something specific to like Dog Run, because that doesn't make sense for Dog Run. Like, why would they talk about unicorns? Like, if it was Horse Run, I get it, right? Unicorns are better than horses. But a unicorn is a completely different thing than a fucking dog.
I think it's because unicorns are special.
Oh, they're special, all right.
And magic.
No, they're magic, all right.
Hard to
Oh,
find.
I mean, unicorn is an actual term for finance.
Is it really?
In business, a unicorn is a privately held startup company valued at over $1 billion US.
Oh wow! Okay, I didn't know that was a real fucking finance term.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought the reason why he said unicorn was that we gotta connect this to the unicorn Gundam somehow.
I mean, I really did. I was like, I mean, because like the only other time that I've seen,
I thought like this all like at the end of everything, like every episode, we gotta connect this to the model kit somehow. You know, when we gotta
use some term to make it.
We're making the show to sell this 10-year-old model kit to housewives or whatever, you know, right?
Yeah.
Gotta show them how cool this company is, right?
How fun it is to be a unicorn.
Yeah. Then was it the other guy? Fuck. No, not Inuzuka. Fuck. Who is this?
In the Prime world.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think we talked about it before. But
Hagimaru Hiyoshi, right? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's the Kijino. He's the pheasant character, and all I remember from him is he was the one that we built Space Battleship Yamato for.
Yeah.
And also like, because Molly pointed out, and like I now can't unsee it, is his absolute fucking like, cemetery after an earthquake teeth, like where some of them are definitely like dead.
The most opposite of a military cemetery.
Like it's his teeth are all fucked up. But yeah, he's like, boy, you guys should try and figure something else out. Like go.
Yeah. I gotta figure out how to make money. You know, right?
Yeah.
Do something. Hey, stop being the same. Do something new and imaginative, right?
You gotta
you know,
mix it up.
Rico
That's
take
why
this to heart as in. I guess I won't walk the normal pathway. I guess I won't take I-95 today to go home.
Well, I guess I'll just go down this random road and oh hey look, a fucking model kit store.
Once again, it was go somewhere you don't normally go.
Yeah. Well, pretty sure
and boy, hey,
just took us another shit.
And I don't know if you guys noticed this, but the Kotori Love Light model is the one from season 1.
Yeah,
yes,
it absolutely is. So this is again goes back to what I was saying of like I don't know what's happening with this.
Holy fuck! I just realized the Yamato and the fucking race cars.
Yeah, they are also there. So that's my thing is I don't know what the fucking like what they're trying to do with the references, and I'm really hoping that they just keep it grounded. And it's just like
the prop department. Right, man. The props department must be so proud of themselves that we get to reuse this shit.
I mean, the props department was like, "Listen, we're not throwing these out. These are fucking model kits. I love them, and I'm not getting rid of. Like, I like these."
I feel like it's also just, let's make a tie-in that's not just people.
Yeah, right. I mean, again, it
Like
goes back to
that
goes back to the opening where it's just like showing the shot of like all the Zakus, but like still showing her Zaku from the first universe. But it's like, again, I used to have like this same issue when people did time travel shit, and now I have it with multiverse shit, where it's like so many things handle time travel wrong or weirdly, and now I'm like, we've got too many fucking things doing multiverse shit, and I'm like, don't make it like too complicated. Don't do that. Like, for the most part, Gundam does a multiverse of like, it's completely unrelated. For the most part, it's completely unrelated. Different terminology, different mechanics, different blah blah blah. Sometimes there will be a reference here or there in something subtle, but it's not usually like it's all one connected thing.
What's the one phrase that they use, like, as it is, or and so it does, or...
But even so.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
That's close.
Yeah, but even so, like, is constantly said in Gundam. But it's like,
but
the only Gundam series to actually try and connect them together is Turn A. And then every Gundam series since then has only just made, like, references in name only to, like, other Gundam, like, franchises. But this is, like, it's so funny that, like, they're for now it's funny. I'm hoping it stays that way, that they're just like referencing the Prime universe and showing like the model kits that she built before. She's like, oh, these are pretty. And then she walks in.
These spark interest
in
me.
This does not spark interest in me. And then she, like...
It's a very dark shop. I don't know who walks into
She wanders into the shop, which, again, looks fucking, like, closed. And then she finds the fucking
and
oldest
looks like,
shit.
Once again, that this store does not get any customers, you know? Right?
And then she finds the oldest fuck goddamn Zaku from before.
Ooh,
and then this time...
is she gonna build the Zaku again?
Yeah.
Is this a call? I almost got real mad as soon as she picked up that Zaku. I was like...
I was very mad too. I was
better
like,
not
please,
be retraining all the same model kits over again.
Please don't do that.
I better get my Shen Kamen Rider, you know, right?
And
That's
then
what
she
I came here for.
And then she goes, fuck this. No, I don't want to do that. And they go, oh, cool. What do you want to build? And she goes to the Unicorn Gundam, which I think is part of like a true turning point in Gunpla building innovation, because the way that it used parts was super fucking innovative and building a whole frame. And
maybe there'll be an episode where like she does like the upgrade because she chooses to like upgrade herself or something.
So it's really funny to me also because this version of like the box art for the unicorn to me tells me that this is not the original release of the unicorn, because Bandai Namco didn't put these like that little like
why does that look like a speech bubble?
Yeah, I was gonna say like that speech bubble like thing saying
no, that's their new company logo, right?
Right, they didn't have that before, and this kit came out in like 2010, I want to say 2011. I know this because like I got when I went to Japan for the first time in like 2013, like, and that's when I got back into Gunpla building. Like, two of the kits I got.
This is a recent logo. They changed this logo to the speech bubble in 2022.
Right, so it's
how recent this
right. So this is a re-release of the unicorn. So
too much effort to find the original one.
I mean, it would be it probably would, and also you'd have to like get like have one that was like somebody had held on to and not opened, which, to be fair, exists, I'm sure, but it's like they're not gonna fucking shell out on somebody's eBay page for fucking.
Anybody noticed the sticker on her phone?
Oh fuck! That's true. Okay.
When she takes
Austin,
the picture of the box.
Do you see that?
Oh yeah. It's the fucking thing from the
Prime universe.
From their department. Yeah. Boy,
so
man, this is what we're called. Hey,
it's not even a
are we gonna talk about how this is a new assistant character?
Yeah, he's swapped out a new daughter. He's got a new assistant.
Boy, hey, do you think if this continues that every universe, right? Yasun is the same character. He's played by the same actor, right?
Yeah. He just has different
Yoji, right?
Yeah.
Right? But in every other universe, his assistant is just a different girl, you know?
I mean, that's what I'm feeling like.
What if the next universe or two from now, it's a boy?
I mean, sure. But I'm like, what is what is happening?
Why is this... the Stan Lee of all this? Is he the not the Wanderer? Is that what the fuck they're called?
The Observer?
Right?
The Watcher? Yeah, I think that's what you call
right.
it.
Is he the same character in every universe who's observing every universal Riko to report back to the greater gods? Like, oh yes,
probably.
Yes, we are building up the Riko army. They're all learning their self-worth.
Yeah.
If anyone talks to the gods, it's him.
Oh, also, I'm gonna, for brevity's sake, I'm not gonna go over every single fucking reference to Gundam Unicorn that happens, but there's so many references that they make just passively about Gundam Unicorn in this, like the Beast of Possibilities and the box wants to be open and all this other shit that is just that are specifically references to Gundam Unicorn and like important lines and like plot points in it, because like the Gundam Unicorn is called the Beast of Possibility in the anime of Gundam Unicorn, and like the core like MacGuffin that they're trying to like find in Gundam Unicorn is called Laplace's box. So this whole fucking thing is just like one big it's one big circle jerk of like references and innuendos about unicorn and Gundam Unicorn and being a business unicorn and all this fucking shit. And it's
this store is bigger.
Yeah. Oh, and also the store also has like an upstairs now. I guess that's where that's where it is now.
We're not just fumigating the entire shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, hey, look, it was very confusing how the store originally worked in season 1 because we never saw them enter it. So I always thought it was in the back room, but I guess it's always been on the second floor this entire time.
Well, but this is an entirely different layout, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, is this the same room? Is there a back room and is there an upstairs?
I looked at the first one and went, okay, how do we make this better?
This
is small and weird.
In the third universe, will we just be like outside in the shed, like spray painting?
Yasan's just hella rich and has like his own Zen garden for building.
Or Yasan's super rich and he's just fucking like putting constant like Tom Nook renovations to the house and just making it bigger and bigger.
But charging you as much?
Well, he is Tom Nook.
Oh god.
But yeah, and then we get a montage of building, and hey, that's great. That's really there's a lot that
still very good editing, still very good shot and everything for all them.
Yeah,
still good. Yeah.
And still Yasan like peeking in and wanting to like mention all of the like backstory stuff. Which again, as a fucking goddamn fanboy, I'm like, oh yeah, give me that good shit. Yeah, tell me what it is. Yeah,
drop all these lores. All these Gundam, like all these.
Oh yeah, Granddaddy, talk about it more. Yeah, and it's just like cool. I do find it interesting that in this one, rather than telling her to like find one little piece to like, or something to make it your own, they're just like, be comfortable in like your like normality, your mass production-ness. But the thing is, again, it's a Gundam versus the Zaku, which again, Gundam is not the term for the like kind of mech that it is. Well, it is, but it's like the general thing in Gundam is a mobile suit. Not all mobile suits are Gundams, but all Gundams are mobile suits. So it's like this time, instead of building a mass-produced like mobile suit, she builds a highly specialized mobile suit but leaves it normal versus building a mass-produced mobile suit but making it a little bit more original. So there's like really honestly like
there's a lot of things that you could consider like interesting details.
Yeah, and truly intentional things. And please God, Mara, don't tap on the phone. Your paws activate the touch screen. Also, Yasan just pulls out like a fucking hammer and is tapping it on the back of his neck, and that's the most intimidating thing I've seen in this entire show. And possibly, honestly, in recent like things that we've recorded, probably the most intimidating thing I've seen since Black Sun, where he did fucking straight up ketamine. This is a 50-something-year-old man.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know. When I watched him, when he was hitting, I was like, "Is that a hammer or is that like a back scratcher?"
No, that's a hammer.
No, that is a straight up hammer.
Like, it's like a ball peen hammer.
Who does that in front of a young woman, right? Like
in front of a young woman in his in his store that he invited upstairs, where she has only one route of escape, and like
he did not introduce himself till they went upstairs.
Yeah, it's so
which is a little weird.
It's so like, boy, I mean, I've been in some dark places before, but I have never been so like fuck it, I don't care what happens to me, that I've been like, yeah, I'll walk into this stranger's 2-story fucking building and go upstairs with them and fucking go hang out with them and spend hours building a fucking gunpla, like as he bats a fucking ball peen hammer on his back, like going, yes, build it now.
20-something-year-old lady, if I walked into a shop and that happened, I'd be like, I'm gonna leave now. As a
20-something-year-old man who, well, as a now 30-year-old, but at the time 20-something-year-old man who has been accosted twice and tried to be picked up from either a van or a person's car to try and get in the car like it's a fucking, like they've got fucking candy inside. Don't do this. Don't just go hang out with random strangers like this. This is so weird. Get to know them first, but don't fucking like do that shit.
Go to their private room with them.
Yeah, hey, you want to come upstairs?
Unquote, build.
I mean, to be fair, I did go to the back room of Hobbyworks and go
fine.
do that.
You've been there before.
Yeah, I've been there before, and there's multiple people, back there, and there were a lot of gunpla kits, and I would have stayed there, and I would have had fun, and then they could have like
if they had a build room,
hit me with a chloroform and inject some like venom into me, and slice out one of my kidneys, and there I go. That's it. But hey, yeah. Riko builds the unicorn, which, hey, it's such a better fucking kit to build than the fucking goddamn 1980s Zaku. Fuck that plastic piece of shit. That said, I just really want to point this out, just as a point of like model kit notice. What she built is the unicorn mode Unicorn Gundam, right? It's the one where it still has its horn. There's the destroy mode that they also showed.
Yeah.
The destroy mode of the Gundam Unicorn is almost the exact opposite of like that 1980s Zaku, where it's like big blocky parts that are like just giant chunks of plastic like that have no articulation. The destroy mode Unicorn, it doesn't have the most articulation, but the thing that it does have is too many goddamn parts. Okay. All over the place, like, because the whole thing is like you're trying to, because it's like the Unicorn Gundam goes from Unicorn mode to destroy mode by like separating the like armor like plating and like revealing the like red core inside, right? So in order to create that effect on the model kit for the high grade, mind you, the master grade and the real grade allow you to it's just one kit, and you can just like make the transformation with that one kit. But for the high grade, they just took a bunch of like clear like colored plastic pieces and made that for like the base of the Gundam, and then you have to attach a bunch of little tiny like armor platings onto it to make it look like it like split apart to show like the framing inside. So it is the like exact opposite of the Zaku in the sense of like it is just a shit ton of tiny little pieces, and it's so funny to me that like they started off on like almost the fundamental opposite to like a Zaku with the Unicorn Gundam. Did you pee?
What?
Did you pee?
No, I just had to sniffle.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were sniffing for pee.
No, I don't want to just sniffle aggressively.
Into the mic. Okay. Anyway.
That's rude.
Yeah. Anyway, then they explained give birth again, which is a really weird thing still to fucking say to somebody.
Look, the Gundam has life now. She built it, yo. It's like her child. Oh, look. It is your living thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not.
She learns her lesson. She learns her lesson.
Yeah, she figures stuff out. Yeah.
Aussie did patronize her for like, well, hey. So did you come up with any ideas? You know?
Yeah, and then well, I will say this. So the thing that she learns about it is like there's no shame in having to use the manual, right? There's no shame in having to look at the instructions. You don't have to just fucking wing it. Like you don't have to. Which again, I still find it crazy that they clip out all the pieces first and then put it together rather than like step by step clipping out each piece and putting them together like step by step. But sure. Do you, dog? Like, that's how you do it. And then, so she takes that lesson to just, like, go back to the office. She goes, yeah, fuck it. I don't need to be that original. I'm going to read from this fucking manual, and I'll do this the right way.
I mean, I feel like it's basically the manual is the core basics, and after you know the core basics, then you can start fucking around.
Yeah, well, it's like Michael Jordan's always saying, practice the fundamentals, okay? You gotta know how to dribble. You gotta know how to shoot your free throws.
Yeah. And also, we have to hire new people. Apparently, 3 person is not enough for this startup company.
Yeah, I guess it's like a school club.
For this cool youth company, here are our top candidates. You know, a 60-year-old man and
58. 50. He's 58, and according to their runners, he's 58 and she's 33.
Yeah. The perfect people for this startup tech company.
Look, they're just is this the live action One Piece? Ooh. Eventually, you start off with a bunch of young people, and then eventually you go, maybe we should have a designated adult with us, like Nico Robin, or Frankie, or Jinbei.
Nah.
Brooke? He's 1,000 years old?
Yeah, no, Brooke is only, like, 89.
I mean, yeah.
He's canonically, he's, like, 89. But, yeah, hey, it's time for Riko's... This universe's Riko decides to lean into the mass production thing and goes, yeah, I know what I am, and I'm going to do things the way that I know, according to the manual. Boy, what the fuck is this going to lead to? This is... And also Shinji gets the references to the unicorn, and I love that for him, and I want him to just continue to thrive, because Shinji's really got it.
He's gonna bring his Gundam kits to the office, right? He's gonna put it on display as well.
So the funniest thing, though, right, is at the end they do this whole I guess Shinji's trying to show her the Gundam unicorn on his computer because he has it just on hand at all times, like a good person should. I recently refound my DVD of the first 2 episodes of the OVA of Gundam Unicorn, so it's really it's how all people should live. You got to keep that thing. Got to keep that thing on you, And then Asai just decides to do this weird, not only disruptive but cringy pose of unicorn, which doesn't make any sense. But then the 3 of them...
I was gonna ask, is this a Gundam Unicorn reference or something?
The pose is not, but the 3 of them do it, and then they, at the end, when they go 1, 2, 3, doing it all together, there are 3 different Gundam Unicorn units. So, I think that's a reference to the 3 Unicorn units, and I wonder if each of their episodes is going to be building one of the different unicorns. But it's just Anyway, whoever did it last has to go apologize to the office. So
for doing that, right?
Yeah.
But hey, that's Riko, not season 2, but another Riko episode 1.
Riko Universe 2.
Yeah. All right. Well, a good episode. Good way to start off. I'm really interested to see how this universe is gonna play out. Right?
Yeah, this is we're off to a weird start, but you know what? I don't hate it, and I really thought I was going to be more upset with, doing a multiverse thing, but surprisingly, they're doing it kind of in a way that I'm okay with. Anyway, hey, next time we might have something to do. We'll have mechas again, but it might have more to do with dancing idols.
I just like the end part where they keep trying to put a fucking unicorn head on
Yasan, yeah.
You would think Yasan's head of all would be the most perfect base.
You think, but he needs to get more. He needs to shave even more of his hair off.
Yeah.
His last remaining stubs need to go.
All right. Is that just it for episode 1?
I think that's it.
All right. Anything else you want to say, Molly?
Nope.
All right. I guess that's it. All right. Stay tuned for Riko Another Universe Century Timeline. All right. Coronavirus is something watching very much. Get your shots. Boosters thing now. Okay. Thanks. Bye.